So the area of study I tend to do on my CPT will be the economic status of Canada, specifically referring to the GDP. My question is, how and why do the economic factors determine Canada's GDP? So the procedure based in finding out the answer to my question was that there are many factors that determine the generic GDP. These include the GDP capita, crude oil prices, unemployment rate, minimum wage, Canada's inflation rate, price of Canadian dollar, and death rate. All these factors that I've listed are basically my 8 different tables of data collected. The following data will consist of a 10-year period starting with the year of 2007 until 2015. So for each table, I include a mean, median. This would give me a clear picture of the last decade to have a clear understanding and an overall average of the specific economic factor. My calculations are all done here. Presentation of a data. So using using reliable sources that are often on all governmental websites, visible trends are noticeable. 2007, there was a global recession that occurred. 2 years prior to the recession, there was a drawdown in the annual GDP, the capita, wages, crude oil prices, inflation rate, and the price of the Canadian dollar. Right after this major drop, we see basically right after this drawdown, we see the economy starting to slowly build back up and even out. The conclusion: there is a multitude of reasoning behind the calculation of a country's GDP. All factors are involved in, and volatility is based off worldwide factors. Not only are there clear trends that happen in the market due to the events such as war, trade tariffs, and the future, trade tariffs, prices of goods, etc. One may think that the future is unpredictable due to technology advancements that make electric cars become more popular, efficient and sustainable corporations, as well as cryptocurrencies replacing money. But just as George Santayana said, history tends to repeat itself.